I just remember how that little girl felt. And I just remember her face. Hold on, son. That was amazing. 10 out of 10.
So come over you. Yeah. Nobody got it. Silly on me. Devoted so much time to find you unfaithful boy. I nearly lost my mind. Drive past your house every night in an unmarked car.
So what is up, you guys? As y'all can see, I put the hair up into a ponytail, and y'all, I don't know why I've never known about freaking knotless braids, but baby, I will always get knotless from here on out. Like, come on here, somebody. I don't know why I never known, like, get knotless. Okay, your freaking head ain't hurting. You ain't feeling like your hair is ripped out your scalp. You ain't sitting up here, like, you can put them in a ponytail the day after you get them done. Like, honey, we swinging. So, anywho, y'all, it's the afternoon. It's like the evening, honestly. It's like 5 o'clock. About to be 5 o'clock. But, I am in the middle of, you guessed it, cleaning up. I tell y'all I'm doing that all the time. In the middle of cleaning up. So I got my hair done. I need to do my nails because, girl, look at it. So I need to do my nails. I need a fill-in anyway. So I'm gonna do it myself, and then I need to go and get my toes done. My toes still look mighty good, but I definitely need to get my toes done. I just wanna start sprucing myself up every month, you know what I mean, or at least twice a month, just doing some self-care, some maintenance. I also need to go back to Verizon. AT&T ain't cutting it. Like, service trash. I never have service anywhere I go with AT&T. Like, it'll cut out, or I won't have bars, or it just be slow. So going back to Verizon, I need a new phone because I can't hear out of my speaker anymore. Like, when I put the phone up to my ear, I can't hear. I can only hear when I have somebody on speaker. So gotta get me a new phone. But my little sister was like, why you just don't wait until the 14 come out? 14 come out around my birthday. Yeah. And I'm like, your birthday in October. It's July. Do I want to wait that long? Do I want to keep just using my AirPods? I might as well, because then I get my use out of them. You know what I mean? And I just put some sweet potatoes in the oven because I'm trying to meal prep. Your girl trying to get from thick on the bottom, like belly thick, to hips, booty, and thighs thick, okay? I don't need this gut no more. So we need to start meal prepping. We need to start, huh? Thank you. But yeah, we need to start meal prepping, and actually cooking a lot more at home instead of going out to eat. I do that all the time. I'm trying to do my budget. Remember the book I told you guys about, the Get Good with Money by the budgetista Tiffany, I forgot her last name, but that book, I've been reading it, and baby, once I found out my budget and how much I actually make at my actual like steady job and not YouTube money, I'm like, who surviving? Like I'm really poor. So I'm like, what, baby? You gotta wait. So I'm like, I need to definitely go ahead and start me a budget. I spend so much money on. Do I want a bun? Let me stop playing with my hair in the kitchen. Lord, your granny and your mama taught you better than that. But anyway, yeah. So I need to make my budget, and child, cause I just spend money on spending money on spending money for no reason. Money that I ain't even got, I just be spending it. Why you spending money? Who told you to spend that? You ain't got that money to spend. So we're gonna make us a budget, and I'm gonna, when I finally like get it tallied out, I'll show y'all my budget, and then I don't know yet, cause I don't got time for y'all be like, Jazz, you spend money? I do, and I do. Don't come, but I'm the one that's making these coins, not you. Don't tell me how to spend it, okay? Don't tell me how to spend it. I don't tell you how to spend your money. Don't tell me how to spend my money, okay? We ain't gonna do that. We support each other. We're gonna tell each other when we make stupid mistakes and stuff, stupid decisions. But we ain't gonna tell each other how to spend each other money. What, son?
Every passing moment, thoughts of you run through my head. Every time that I'm near you, I realize that you're heaven sent. I think you're truly something special. Just what my dreams are really made of. Let's stay together, you and me, boy. There's no one like you around, oh baby. I really like what you've done to me. I can't really explain it. I am so into you. I really like what you've done to me. I can't really explain it. I'm so into
I'll do anything he wants me to. He's just a fool. Why you treat you like you do, and it's such a good man. So y'all, good morning. I've just been up cleaning and having me some alone time with God, and me and the Holy Spirit just been talking, and my faith has been renewed and restored. I finally have a sense of peace within me. I finally have that rest that I've been begging and longing for. And it's all because I've got back in alignment with God. And when I tell y'all, I lost my faith for a very long time. Like, I still believed in God, but I believed that I needed to do a lot more things. And I needed to it was more so about me. I. Instead of it being God, 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 God. And I started to harden my heart. I started to believe the things that people would say about me and stuff like that, and not realizing that the reason why was because when I was a little girl, I in elementary school, not so much high school, but when I was younger, I was different. I had these big buck teeth that looked at each other, had too many teeth in my mouth. So my teeth was crooked and my skin was absolutely terrible, right? And girls back when I was in elementary, they would a lot of them will be my friend because I was cool, like I was always there for them, or I always they could rely on Jazz, right? They could rely on Jazzanay, let me say, cuz whatever. But yeah, so they would try to be my friend or pretend to be my friend, and then when somebody else cooler came around, Jazz would be left in the dust, right? I remember going through a lot of things of people talking about me because of my skin or because of my teeth or just stuff in general. Like, I was a pretty little girl and I was such a sweetheart. I remember because I can still feel that little girl in me. And I was sitting, the Lord keeps giving me things that I have to work through. And when I came back into alignment with Him, He said, the reason why you want people to defend you, or you feel like you have to defend other people, or you feel like you should be the hero in people's stories, is because nobody was there to be your hero. And I heard Him tell me, I'm the author of this story. I am always your hero. You can't look for outside heroism because the heroism is an eternal life. And I was like, well, Lord, why do I feel like I need to continue to be people's hero when nobody was mine? And He said, because you haven't dealt with your childhood traumas. When people called you alligator skin, or when people just said some hurtful things about you when all you did was be good to them, or they just did you wrong when all you did was be good to them. And so it made you become, or try to become, a people pleaser. And then when your spirit was finally broken, you started to be angry with any and everybody. You started to not be the same person you were. And so I was in the boys' room cleaning up, and I just got the memory of when I was called alligator skin, and when, like, it was specific memories, y'all. And I just remember how that little girl felt. And I just remember her face. And I just wanted to hug her so bad. And just tell her she's beautiful, because she is. And I need to forgive myself for not being my own hero because I didn't know how. But God said, I was always your hero. When I tell you, God keeps giving me good news after good news after good news, I just want to love on her. And I wish that You know how in movies they have like time machines and stuff like that where you can go back in time, but they tell you don't, try to change anything. And before I got my faith back, before my spirit was returned to me, before my hope was returned to me, before I got back into alignment with God, and before God started revealing all of these things to me, I wanted to change so much. I used to say if I could do it all over again, I would. I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that. But now, being where I am now, I wouldn't change a thing. What I would do though, I would go back in time, right this moment, and just go hug her. Go sit in the back seat with her when she went through certain stuff. And just hug her and say, ignore it. You're fine. God has something special for you. So, I just wanted to let y'all know, if you've ever felt like nobody ever comes to your rescue, or nobody ever knows when something hurts you, or nobody ever is your hero, know that God is your hero. Give it back to him. Have grace. Give yourself grace. I did not know what that meant until I got back in alignment with God. And I just pray that all of you who's ever listening to this right now, I pray that you get back into alignment with God, or at least get into alignment with God. I pray that you can feel this sense of peace. I may be crying right now, but I'm peaceful. I remember when I was just in my head, just going crazy because I wasn't peaceful within. I didn't have peace within. I didn't have rest within. But I kid you not, I would not change these feelings. I love the peace that God has given me. I love the rest that he has given me. And it's like I can breathe again, knowing that God is my hero when nobody else can be. I can't even be my own hero because I still deal with, y'all know Jazz got a mouth, but I still deal with not knowing how to speak up for myself. So that's when I have to rely on God and allow him to be my hero. Yeah, that's all I want to say. That is all I wanted to say. And parents, don't taunt your kids. Don't think, oh, if I talk about you, you can handle if anybody else talks about you. They can't. Them babies can't handle it. I don't care if they're 7 acting like they 27. They can't handle it. They may have a mature mindset on certain things, but baby, they are still babies. They can't handle it. I remember being told, oh, I wouldn't want to swim with you because your skin might flake off in the water and touch me. By an adult. I was called alligator skin by an adult. And some of y'all will be like, well, those adults are da-da-da-da. But those adults can be family too. And not thinking they're doing wrong, or knowing they're doing wrong because they are dealing with trauma themselves. So you gotta give grace and you gotta give forgiveness. I'm just now able to forgive all that was said and done to me. And that wasn't even all that was done to me. But just having that recollection and crying for that little girl. Because I'm not crying for me now. I have made it a point in my mind to make sure my skin doesn't go back that way. I have, when I know if y'all seen it in a video where I would have flaky skin and I would be going nuts in my mind because I'm like, no, 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 not again, not again, not again. Yes, baby. But yeah, y'all, love on the kids because the kids are the future and they are a product of their environment. And if they don't have good foundation to stand on, meaning they don't have God in their lives because you can't give it to them, allow for them to get him from whatever source that is actually teaching about his will and his way, but allow for them to get him. Because I kid you not, this sense of peace, this sense of stillness, I have people now who are trying to attack, but because I am a child of God, they can't even get through. They can only shoot their arrows at my walls that God has unlocked the kingdom for me and my family. And he closed those gates and put up walls so that the devil and his demons can't even touch us. Okay? The flesh, he will continue to try to attack because we are still made from flesh. Jesus was too. That's why he was tempted by things, but he did not conform to the things that he was tempted with. So, I just want to say I love y'all. Be better people. Be better to these babies. Be better to yourself. Give yourself grace. And know that God is your hero. Hi, Bio. Love you. Damn, my boy.